I'd like, first of all, to thank the Home Secretary for listening to me, my honourable friend, a member for Oldham West, and also the member for Hayward and Middleton North, and all our constituents, for the way in which he's acted super quickly in seizing this issue to make sure that we will change the law to allow for the deportation of Shabir Ahmed. Yeah. Under this bill, the new power, personally applied by the Secretary of State, means that offences like Ahmed's will be classed as so serious that they would lose protections under the 1971 Immigration Act. That Act, let's be clear, was meant to give rights to law-abiding citizens of the Commonwealth who came here to work hard and play by the rules. Its drafters never intended it to be exempted for the vile sex offenders and grooming gang leaders who should be facing deportation. Shabir Ahmed's release from prison this month was for many another painful reminder of the wicked crimes he committed. Ahmed, who lived in Oldham, was the ringleader of the Rochdale grooming gang. He was convicted of the serial rape and exploitation and vile abuse of young white girls in Hayward. He was separately convicted for 30 rapes of a young Asian girl. All of his victims were failed for years by the institutions that should have protected them. Now, it's important for me to say that I can tell you that the people of Rochdale, whatever their racial background, are united in their disgust at paedophiles like Ahmed. It's this Labour government that has finally created a specific offence of grooming, which unbelievably didn't exist before. And it's trialling the use of chemical castration for convicts in jails, though I personally would welcome that being made compulsory for sex offenders like Ahmed. Ever since I was elected, I've pressed ministers to pursue the deportation of every grooming gang member who can legally be removed from the UK. And I know this is just the start, and that even once the law is changed, Pakistan may still say it will refuse to take back this man. But whatever diplomatic barriers exist, they must be challenged. Every possible avenue must be explored. The public interest is clear in this case, and more broadly, the public interest is strengthened by this bill. In the European Convention of Human Rights, the Article 8 right to family life has always been a qualified right, as the Home Secretary has pointed out, meaning judges are asked to strike a balance between those rights and the public interests. That's precisely why the Rochdale grooming gang members lost their appeals under human rights law. But these bogus appeals happen far too often. And for many, it's a sick joke that paedophiles who've robbed children of their own right to family life are depending on human rights to stay in this country.